Welcome to December. Today we will be going over company announcements and promotions, and Val will demonstrate and give helpful tips on how to sell our new and featured items. This month at Best, we welcomed Sierra to the warehouse and Scott to our sales team. Be sure to say hello and introduce yourself.
Happy holidays and welcome to December. Where am I? I'm right in front of you. And check all this out that we have for you this month. Wow, look at that. It is a festival of lights for the holidays. So happy holidays. Look at all the stuff we have going on for you in the month of December. Okay, first thing, just so you know, you got a bunch of extra flyers in your packet. That's because we're going to send 2 months every month because we know you don't get to everybody for the month that the flyer comes out. So that from this point on, you'll just be receiving 1 month, right? It goes through, so you don't have as much stuff coming each month. So that's why you got so many of these. You're going to have to save some for the people that you don't see in December when you see them in January, so you can show them the good stuff there. So we got that going on, right? I'll tell you about Best Dollars in a little bit. The Nebo promotion is still going on. So you got your flyer here. Look at all these lights. I mean, if you can't sell these suckers in the month of December, I don't know when you're going to sell these, but they're all listed here. They're all over the place here. There's a million of them, and marketing did a fabulous job in conjunction with Nebo of having them put all our information in their catalog, okay, with our part numbers. So it really is an unbelievable job they did there. So listen, pay attention. We're going to talk about all this good stuff. These re-grips, Utterbomb, revisit some items we have here, new flashlights, new shims for underneath the toilets. We have it all going on this month. So get ready, pay attention. There's a lot of ways to make some money and help your customers. Hey, you've gotten this flyer before because we're in Best Dollar promotion months. It's in the Eagle every week. But again, just to remind you, all the private label, okay, best items are on here. We know at this time of year, people like to give away some stuff at holidays, so we can help you offset the cost of those, okay, if you make your bonus. So if you're a club rep and you hit your bonus for each month, okay, during November and December, you're going to get $300 applied against your best purchases here, or account rep, you get $100. So either way, whatever level you're on, you're getting money back. It'll be adjusted, okay, in January after the December has settled out and all that good stuff. So take a look at all this. Customers like this stuff. We got hoodies, we got shirts, we got umbrellas, we got tools, you name it. We got all that stuff up there. Look at it. If you need more information on it, let marketing know, but it's in the Eagle every week. But take advantage of it because it is the season of giving, and we're giving back to you too. Alrighty, so you saw all those amazing items out on the table. Let's start with the re-grip. You have your sample. We have the small, the medium, and the large re-grip. And this is as simple a concept to get through to your customers. You're going to have your mallet. Okay, you should have your sample of your mallet with the re-grip on it. But wait, this one doesn't. So it's this simple, folks. It is this simple. Check this out. I reach in here and I pull out the little tab, and here I go. Watch this. That's it. Re-gripped. Now I got a good grip on a mallet. Doesn't matter if it's a mallet. Look at, screwdriver didn't have a grip. Now it has a grip. More handles. The pipe wrench. Leave enough room so you can still hang it up again, and even though there's a gap in here, this will not come off a slide, so someone can get a good grip on a pipe wrench. The auger, here's something interesting we did. We put the small one up here and then cut it after we wrapped it. Then we slid the large one all the way down to here to get another grip. So when you're using that auger, it doesn't slip. You can keep cranking it. It'll work really well. Holidays, ho, ho, ho. Garden tools, your shovel. Okay, imagine having a nice grip when you're shoveling, right? So it'll work on there too. Axe handles, things like that. Doesn't matter how big it is. You just take it and put it on. And again, just start to pull. And there we go. There we go. There we go. And there we go. We have a nice grip on an axe handle. You put one here, whatever you want to do. So you get the idea. Doesn't matter what tool it is, plungers, anything you can think of, socket wrenches. There's one for every size. This is a no-brainer. I don't think so. But make sure, okay, you got the mallet. Show them that. They can feel the grip. They can feel how it's not coming off. It's a perfect tool. Go do it. And then when you're done re-gripping this stuff, especially the large one, bonus, Slinky. Some of you people don't know what I'm doing. And if that's the case, then go Google it. But you get a free Slinky with every re-grip. All right, our next new item is our flexible toilet shims. Now, we have a couple of others that are a hard nylon. That's fine. They work, okay? And the idea of a shim is to tuck it under or around something to keep things level. And probably the most popular application for us would be a toilet, but it doesn't have to end there. No matter where you might need a shim, you can put them underneath something. You can put these sideways. And if you notice, sometimes on the nylon ones, if they had to butt something up and get it tight from behind, the nylon kind of slips. The rubber itself does not slip. There's a better grip. Plus, you do have little holes here that if you want to tack it down with something to keep it in place, sometimes they're not permanent, sometimes they are. Or if you don't need all that, you can take them and cut it down the middle. If you just want a thin one, you can trim it off in the front. The nylon one's a little tougher to do that. You could actually trim it down in the back if you want, if you don't want that much height, okay, and now you're not shimming it up as much. So there's not a whole lot to say about shims other than in a 10-pack, your customers show them, put them in the hand, they'll like that they're flexible, and then from there you can talk about toilet parts and closet bolts, wherever else you want to go with it, hardware, nails, or just more things they don't expect to hear when Best Plumbing is coming through the door, and this is one of them. It's kind of a no-brainer. It's easy, it's affordable, so go in and show this, and then show everything else they don't expect to see from us, maybe from section 6 or 10. So we saw all those flashlights, and so for December, the final month of that promotion, we introduce another Larry. This is the Big Larry 2. There's the Big Larry, there's the Big Larry 2, there's the Larry True. There's a lot of Larrys out there, okay? This one has 4 functions. Okay, the first one is the old flashlight. The next one is that, okay, the strip. The next one is just a red light, and then of course you got the warning light. So it has the other functions of the other Larrys. It's just that you have 200 lumens on this, you have 500 lumens on this, and of course, like all Nebo things, we turn them on and they are dimmable. So you get to adjust something in case you don't need that brightness. Sometimes there's glare coming back. They don't want that. So you have on here a magnet on the bottom, and all Nebo lights magnets are awesome. There's no doubt about that. Other companies' flashlights, you put it like this, they can start to slide, especially when you're going horizontal, but not the Nebos. They're all great that way. It has a pocket clip, but it also, okay, has an area that if you want to slip this into a nail or a screw and hang it, you can do that too. So it's the Big Larry 2. It's another one of a million flashlights with showing in December flashlights, okay? And I might as well just talk about batteries now. Look at them all right down here. We have batteries out the yin-yang in the warehouse because December is a big battery month. Make sure your customers have plenty on hand, because sometimes, you know, when they're at work and they give presents to each other, like little Barbie fun houses and Hot Wheel toys, they need batteries and they don't want to ruin it at work. So, you know what I'm saying? The batteries, they go places. Show them. So we've been carrying Udder Balm for years. Now, Udder Balm was first developed for cows' udders. So if the udders were cracked and all that good stuff, it's kind of hurts the cow when they put the jetters on there to milk the cows, or someone's got to start it by hand. Anyway, it's been available for years and years and years, but a lot of people don't like putting their hand in that tub and you slop out, you get too much. So Udder Balm came up with, okay, kind of a newer version of it with the pump handle. The reason we started carrying this was because we actually had requests from plumbers and facilities people. So it wasn't something like we had a salesperson come in and tell us about it. Customers said they want us to carry Udder cream and Udder Balm now. So look at, do I got to demonstrate this? It's like milking a cow. Out it comes, right? We go like that. Oh my God, look at my hands. They're smooth. They're beautiful. I could be a hand model. No, I cannot, but you could be. Anyway, we got tons of creams. We've got protective gloves. We've got everything for people's hands. So go show this, but customers ask for it. That's why we have it. So don't think, why am I showing this to facilities people? You are, because they've asked for these products. We have plenty in the warehouse. We need you to move them. See what I did there? Move the cow. Bye. So we talked about the shims and how they can keep toilets level, all that good stuff. But now we got to get all that stuff out of the toilet. So one of the easiest or first shots most people take is the plunger. So we have the Beehive plunger this month with the carrying case. Okay, it's a Corky brand plunger. Okay, so people respect the Corky name. It's a for real brand that's been selling plumbing stuff forever. It's flexible, it's pliable. You can tuck it in if you don't need to use the bottom. It'll go in the 1.6s. The T handle is great. And remember, the idea of a plunger, okay, isn't necessarily to shove things down the line. The idea of a plunger is to cause suction to pull stuff back. Then it starts rotating and it pulls stuff back and water gets to flow. And this is really one of the best plungers you can use for that. Show the plunger, show the bag. Listen, people like the bag. There's a little mesh on the bottom, okay? In case you don't get to rinse it right away. It's not going to stink all over the place. But people like the bag. Why? Sometimes, as you well know, your maintenance person has to get on an elevator and there's all nice people there, dressed nicely. And the last thing they want to see is some nasty dripping plunger in a bucket or just hanging out there on its own. So plungers, if you don't like plungers, we got augers. If you don't like augers, we got chemicals. We got a ton of stuff. Show it, go somewhere with it, have your next page in the catalog ready to go to add some lines to it. But this is an easy one and it's a nice package product here. And another one of our items is the auger bag. We talked about the plunger with its nice little plunger bag. We now have an auger bag. Now, talk about nasty stuff. Nasty stuff. No one wants to see this thing getting on the elevator or walking through the lobby. So the auger bag, you simply just take your auger, right? So I have to show you how to do this. Put it in, right? And you zip it up and you have a nice auger bag. You can hang the auger bag because there's grommets here. There's a handle here. You can sling it over your shoulder if you want to make it look like it was a big deal. So between putting some nice grips on your auger, now a nice piece of luggage for your auger. We'll be releasing a Louis Vuitton version of this very shortly, okay, for those high-end office buildings and hotels. But again, the auger bag, it's nice because no one wants to see that auger after it's been down a toilet or a drain, okay? So we got that. Go sell it. And another one of our great items are fire crystals, okay? So again, we have Blue Monster Drain Banger and we have fire crystals. Just so you know, same product, same exact product. Blue Monster has their crystals a bluish tint. Ours are reddish pinkish tint, but they're made by utility for both companies. So what's the difference? Why do we go to the trouble of branding it? Well, when people pull things off shelves and see best, we always love that, and we're up for that anytime we can. But it sells for the same price. It works just as well, and it works great. We have some other product videos on this from when we first introduced it, but it is twice the earnings for you. So if you earned $1 on those, you earned $2 on this. The customer paying the same great product, but you earn more, and kind of like a little bonus for you. So some people have brand loyalty. They want the Drain Banger. So be it. You're still making good earnings on that, but I'd be pushing this a little bit more. So we've talked about augers and plungers. Okay, here's another alternative here. We got liquid openers, whatever, but show this, get into the book, show the customer the old video. We'll put up a link as to where you can get that. And it's kind of a no-brainer. So fire crystals, they're the better deal for you. Just as good a deal for your customer.
So we've shown you the Fat Ivan doorstop before, but it really is one of the most versatile doorstops you can use, especially for a metal door. Number one, you can kind of keep it nearby if it's a door where maintenance people or whoever is coming in and out. But the idea here is to use the hinge so you don't have to put something on the ground or the floor where a lot of these guys are wheeling stuff through hand trucks and they could hit it and shut the door. This one's real simple. Simply open the door, slide it down the hinge, and there it is, it's open. The other thing they can do with the hinge, if they'd like, is they want to keep the door from locking. The other thing they can do is just put it here, and again, if they don't want a door to latch shut because they don't have a key, they can leave it there temporarily. So You've seen it before, not all your customers have, so make sure you show them this one. It's kind of a no-brainer, and it's easy to see because it's bright orange.
As always, thank you to everyone for your hard work in the month of November. Keep it up, and let's have an even better December.